Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to episode 217 of the Top 10 Sports Card Polls of the Week, presented by myself, Ian of If Sports Cards, and sponsored by PSA. If you have yet to send cards in for grading with PSA, now is your time to do so. Use my referral link down below and use the promo code IFSPORTS25 to get $25 off of your very first submission. Thank you guys so very much for kicking off the week with me, and if you did not catch the retail top 10 polls of the month video that I dropped on Friday for the month of August, be sure to check that out after this video. Don't worry, I'll remind you again at the end of this video to do so, and you're not gonna wanna miss it. As you can tell, I don't have my typical backdrop behind me. We are on a family vacation, but unfortunately for me, the big polls just do not stop. So we gotta keep pumping these out to show you guys. We had a lot of big polls this week. So thank you guys so very much for submitting your cards for consideration via the Google form. It helps me out greatly. And make sure you shout out this show anytime you see a top 10 worthy card pulled. To get on this week's top 10, it took a poll of $12,500, but we're gonna start you off with a few honorable mentions as we always do. But before we do that, a word from our sponsor, PSA. If you have yet to use the PSA Vault and their eBay integration, now is a good time to do so. It is absolutely amazing. As soon as you get your cards graded with PSA, you have the choice to send them to the PSA Vault, where you can let them sit until you find the right time to sell, or you can send them straight to an eBay auction. You can list them for 99 cents for 7 days, or you can list them as a buy it now. Whatever way you prefer to sell your cards is fine with PSA, but they handle all of the imaging, the packaging, the shipping, the listing, all of that stuff's handled by PSA, and they do it all for a very reasonable fee. I will also remind you guys of a video I did on my experience utilizing their service, and I really liked it, but I'll remind you again at the end of this video. But for now, let's check out those 3 honorable mentions that just missed out on this week's cut. Our first honorable mention for this week comes from East West Breaks, who break over on Fanatics Live, and they were opening 2025 Topps Chrome Sapphire Baseball.
Come on, give us something fat here. How about a Roki Sasaki Papa Auto?
This is the Roki Sasaki Rookie Auto Pad Paracho 1/1, and I have this at an estimated $9,000 based on this True Red Auto out of 5 sale that took place on eBay a few weeks ago. Unfortunately, Sasaki is currently dealing with a shoulder issue, and there is a chance he doesn't pitch again for the Dodgers in 2025. Our second honorable mention for this week comes from Blez Sports Cards, who break here on YouTube, and they were opening 2024-25 Prism Basketball.
Go from the top. Bub Carrington.
Holy moly, I was wrong.
Wow, for Cardman.
This is the Bub Carrington Rookie True Black 1/1, and I have this at an estimated $9,000 based on the Nebula Choice 1/1 sale that took place on eBay back in April, but should have increased in value since then. This isn't the biggest card in the product, but it is close, and it's certainly one of Bub Carrington's biggest cards produced. Our third and final honorable mention for this week comes from 801 Breaks presents the Wolf's Den, who break over on Facebook, and they were opening 2024 Select International Football.
Good luck, everybody. Remember your boy. Payson, Sneed, Chris Jones. It's a rookie. Oh, Lord.
This is the Caleb Williams Rookie Sweet Level Black Dragon Scale 1/1, and I have this at an estimated $10,000 based on what his Concourse Level True Black 1/1 sold for a little over 2 weeks ago on Alt. It is hard to tell what these Black Dragon Scales will sell for, but in Penix's case, it did really well compared to the Black Disco and Mojo 1/1s. I think these parallels are super cool looking myself. That does it for this week's honorable mentions. If you guys are enjoying the content this far, please make sure you click that like button and make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you never miss a top 10 going forward. But it is now time to jump into our top 10 polls of the week. Kicking us off at number 10 this week is Koi's Cards, who break over on TikTok, and they were opening 2019 Flawless Football.
One of one. One of one. Platinum foil. Oh, Mahomes! 1 of 1 auto for the Chiefs. Come on, Zach.
This is the Patrick Mahomes NFL 100 Autograph Platinum 1 of 1, and I have this at an estimated $12,500 based on what this 2019 National Treasures Treasured Moments Signatures Platinum 1 of 1 sold for a little over 1 week ago in a golden auction. There hasn't been any similar flawless sales in the last few years, but this is a very clean design and could really go for anything. At number 9, we're with Filth Bomb Breaks, who break over on Fanatics Live, and they were opening 2024 National Treasures Football.
I think this is pretty good. Filth Bomb Nasty! Patty Mahomes on the 1 of 1!
This is the Patrick Mahomes Tremendous Treasures NFL Shield 1 of 1, and I have this at an estimated $15,000 based on what last year's version of this card sold for in a golden auction as a PSA 8 back in February. The lack of centering of the NFL Shield on this card is unfortunate, as you can see the left edge of the patch. At number 8, we're with Paradise Card Breaks, who break over on TikTok, and they were opening 2025 National VIP Gold Packs.
Baby, show me something good. Give me something nice. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Holy shnikes, brother. That's ridiculously huge. That's ridiculously huge. That's ridiculously huge. Paige Bucher's 1 of 1 auto.
This is the Paige Becker's Rookie Auto Gold Vinyl 1 of 1, and I have this at an estimated $15,000, which is actually what this card sold for as a best offer on eBay last week. I have comped many of these VIP Gold 1 of 1 autos lately, and I never would have guessed this card would sell for that much. It is currently the highest sale from the product. At number 7, we are with Jaspy's Case Breaks, who break here on YouTube, and they were opening 2024 Panini 1 Football.
JJ McCarthy dual relic and autograph 1 of 1.
This is the JJ McCarthy Rookie Dual Patch Auto Black 1 of 1, and I have this at an estimated $20,000, which is just a guess based on the next card you're about to see in the show, so why not head to it? At number 6, we're with Mystery Breaks, who break over on Whatnot, and they were opening the same thing, but this was a first off the line box.
We have 2 shields already. I've ripped 15 cases, not 1 shield. This is the case, Chad. We might have the JJ or the Penix shield in here, Chad. Oh my God, we got a laundry tag. It's a quarterback. Oh! I told you guys! We are gonna hit one of the QB shields!
This is the JJ McCarthy Fractal RPA NFL Shield 1 of 1, and I have this at an estimated $22,500 based on what this Michael Penix Jr. out of 25 sold for on eBay last week. There hasn't been a McCarthy sale, but they should be close in value. McCarthy did have 2 huge sales last week, one being his National Treasures RPA Midnight Moon 1 of 1, which sold on alt last week and was his new high sale of a card until this Stars and Stripes NFL Shield 1 of 1 sold for about $500 more in a golden auction 2 days later. At number 5, we are with the Ballers Bank, who break over on TikTok, and they were opening 2020 Prism Football.
Jake, you want to see this? Bang, baby!
This is the Joe Burrow Rookie Auto Gold Vinyl number 4 out of 5, and I have this at an estimated $23,000 based on what the 3 out of 5 sold for as a PSA 8 in an eBay auction just 3 weeks ago. We're pretty lucky to have a sale that recent, but the one prior to it did about the same amount as a PSA 9 about 3 years ago. At number 4, we are back with Filth Bomb Breaks, still breaking on Fanatics Live, but this time they're opening 2025 Topps Chrome Sapphire Baseball.
Oh, no way. Is that it? Is that the Papa on a Sapphire selection? God bless. Oh, my God, baby. Come on. Filth Bomb Nasty Show! Hey, 101 Papa Auto! Let's go!
This is the Shohei Ohtani Sapphire Selections Auto Pad Paracha 1 of 1, and I have this at an estimated $45,000 based on what this 2024 Sapphire Selections base Superfractor 101 sold for and what his last Superfractor Auto 101 sold for, which was out of Topps Chrome Black. Honestly, there hasn't been a card like this one to sell, but an eBay auction for the base version will end tomorrow for one of these. At number 3, we are with Golden Poles, who break over on eBay Live, and they were opening 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire F1 Racing.
Oh, pad! We got another pad! Oh, we got a pad! We got a pad! Let's go! Oh my god! What? I think it's Carlos. Lando! Oh my god!
This is the Lando Norris Rookie Image Variation Pad Paracha 1 of 1, and I have this at an estimated $50,000 based on what his red out of 5 sold for as a PSA 9 in a golden auction 1 year ago. Lando has been performing very well on the track this season and only trails his McLaren teammate Piastri in the standings. At number 2, we are with Rip Hamilton Rips, who breaks over on Whatnot, and he was opening 2024-25 National Treasures Basketball.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh my god, that's a monster. Oh my god, that's a nuke. The product hit, boy! PYT! That's the chef, man! That's the chef, boy!
This is the Stephen Curry Highly Treasured 1 of 1, and this is a poll that no one saw coming, and I'll tell you why in a second. I have this at an estimated $50,000 based on the $50,000 estimation I had on the LeBron version of this card, which took down the top spot a few weeks ago and was also pulled by Rip Hamilton Rips. At that time, I said that LeBron was the biggest card in the set, but if you look carefully, Curry is nowhere to be found in the checklist. I wonder if that was intentional or if this was an accident. I find it pretty hard to believe that they intentionally left that card out of the checklist, but you never really know. Maybe it's just a really cool Easter egg. Whatever it is, that is a massive card, but we do have one better than that, and it is not even close. One last reminder, if you guys have not yet clicked that like button for me, please be sure to do so. It'll help get this video in front of others in the hobby who might want to see it themselves. And make sure you are a subscriber to the channel, which is free to do, and it'll help me get closer to that 100,000 subscriber mark, which would be absolutely amazing. One last time, a huge thank you to everyone who submitted polls for consideration this week, and let's see what our number 1 poll of the week was. And taking down the number 1 spot this week is Golden Poles. We are back with them, except for this time they're on Whatnot, but they're opening the same thing. 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire F1 Racing.
Red. Is that IV?
Max 101! Jeff! Max 101! Oh my god, Jeff! Max 101! Holy Jeff! Jeff, I did it!
And there it is, the Max Verstappen Image Variation Pad Paracha 1 of 1. I have this at an estimated $200,000 based on what his non-variation version of this card sold for in a golden auction back in January of 2024. This is arguably one of the best F1 cards ever, and it is now in the collection of prominent F1 collector Jeff Crypto Cards, who hit this card in a break and is the current owner of the non-variation version of this card. How about that? Congratulations to Golden Poles and Jeff Crypto Cards on pulling this card and hitting this card and taking down the top spot in this week's Top 10 Sports Card Polls of the Week. And what a time to pull that card, coming off of the Italian Grand Prix victory there for Verstappen. He's an absolutely amazing racer. That card is considered his rookie card. It is absolutely massive. But congratulations to everyone else who managed to grab a spot on this week's top 10 or an honorable mention even. Those are all massive cards. I would love to pull them myself, and I know you guys watching would as well. A huge thank you to PSA for their longtime support of this series. Be sure to use my referral link down below and use my promo code IFSPORTS25 to get $25 off of your very first submission. And you can use that same promo code to get $25 off of their standard membership tier too, if you would like to enjoy the perks that PSA provides with their Collectors Club membership. Last but not least, thank you to the IF fam for your support via the membership program here on YouTube, and I cannot wait to see what big cards are pulled over the course of the next week, and I hope that you guys will join me next week to find out. But if you have more time to kill, like I said, Be sure to check out that top 10 retail video. It is a good one. You're not gonna wanna miss it. But if you've seen that one and you wanna watch something else, well, here is that PSA Vault eBay integration video I was talking about and my experience with it. If you need some more information on it, that's the video for you. But until the next time I see you guys be smart, be safe, and be humble. Ian out.